All right, we're starting front headlocks this week. We'll at least do 2 weeks of this. Might go to 3. We'll see kind of how it works out. Today we'll go over control. We'll probably do arm in guillotine, maybe one other choke, and then next week we'll go into like Darce, Anaconda, and those kind of setups. So we'll go ahead and get started. Can I use you? We'll go a little bit, both weeks we'll go a little bit over entries. We'll start with standing, and just like when we, in a general snap, like we can snap from any tie. We've talked about this. We can snap from the collar tie. I can snap from a bicep tie. I can snap from an underhook. It just depends on, as long as I can get a tie. If I get a overhook tie maybe and I'm here, I can kind of kick this whizzer. I can get to the front head. So when you're drilling this, just use whatever entry to the front head you like. So we'll come in, we'll just get our snap, get to our control. Now, heart rotate. When we're controlling the front head, we can either lock our hands, but if we lock our hands, we want to monitor this elbow. We want this elbow high. I don't want him to be able to wing this elbow down. So if he gets this elbow inside, he's going to grab this tricep and he's going to hit a sucker drag on me. He's going to blow me by. So monitor this elbow this way, just make sure you're controlling this elbow. Second, my hand that has the head, I want to close this elbow. The more it's open, the more he could either peek through, come around the back, or hit that sucker drag. So this elbow is closed. I like a chin strap grip, but it's not necessary. You can just kind of close this off and maybe put your wrist, watch, kind of on his neck like that, or your chin strap in close. When you get to your front head, the thing I don't want to see you guys doing is just walking around with this guy and pulling him and dragging him. Like once you get the front head, you need to get his hands on the ground. If you don't get his hands on the ground, that's when he's going to hand fight. He's going to break your grip open, and then you're going to start having problems. So once you get to the front head, start getting heavy, drive your shoulder into his back, get his hands to the ground. The more weight you drive into him and the more you keep dragging him forward, the more he's got to post, and the more he's posting, the less he's fighting your hands, right? So once we get to this point, now we can start to set up wherever we want to go. First, we'll just talk about turning him and taking a top pin with like a cowcatcher. This hand's gonna shoot an underhook. As it shoots an underhook, I'm gonna stack into him, and then I'm just gonna rotate him, and I'm gonna back step with this leg. Let his head slip through, get your crossface, and now you got your top pin. So we'll start with that, and it's just a quick way to turn a front headlock into a top pin from side. So get in, get your tie. Whenever you're gonna do a snap, think about your footwork. If I just try to use my upper body to pull him down, that's probably not gonna work great. Instead, what I wanna do is I wanna take a step out laterally from him, and then I wanna circle my foot. That's all I need. I don't need his head to hit the mat. I don't need him to face plant. I just need enough that I can bury his head without this. I hate seeing this when guys are wrestling. The guys want to do this shit where they want to jump at his head. A good wrestler's just, as soon as you jump, they're gonna blast W across the mat. So don't try to jump for it. Just lateral step, circle, cover the head. Stay low, dig that underhook, forward, 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 rotate, 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 down. Take your side control pin, and then we'll start going into some subs after that. 1, 2.